Alright guys, this is video number 2 on how to take a servo out. I unplugged it from the radio last video, so that's this way. So I'm going to leave the steering horn on. So let's get into this servo mount. So the servo mount looks like 4 screws like this, and I just need to spin one of them off without the boat moving. You don't want to go too fast because, as you can see, I'm stripping. I'm trying not to, but I am stripping a little bit. So, my brittle hand. I'm sorry about that, guys. Let me just spin some more. Sometimes they don't want to come out, and sometimes they do it willingly. Alright, so that's one screw. I'm just going to put it right into the boat, I think. Or I'm just going to put it right in there. Right into the little waterproof compartment that's already on the boat. Oh, sorry about that. I guess it would help if I held the screwdriver on the screw. So we're just gonna try to shove that back down in there. Alright, right there in that waterproof casing. Now this screw is gonna be a bit hard. There we go. Now we just have the last screw to do. I keep dropping the screwdriver. So now I can pull the servo out of the box. So we're just gonna push the boat like that. Let's take a look at the servo. Let's try to spin this screw off right here. Well, I guess I can't do it with my hand. Well, oh well. I mean, so it looks like there's 4 screws around the servo, like that. And as you see, I have a screw in the steering horn still. I took it out to get the steering horn off. And sorry about that, guys. I'm just moving some junk off my bench so I can get a clear view. And hopefully move this heavy stand into position so I can work. Alright, so we're going to take this screw out all the way. Now, it's 4 screws to get this servo undone. So let's start unscrewing these 4 screws. Alright. Now what we want to do, we're going to slide the back off first, like this, so we don't damage the wire. And that's just a little stand that screws in on 4 corners and it holds the servo. So now we gotta take the servo apart to see what's actually wrong with the servo. I'm thinking the gears are stripped. But let's take a look. That just comes out with a few turns there. Ooh. Not sound good. Now this, I don't think, this is not a waterproof servo. I don't think. So. Now this actually may be a waterproof servo, but I don't know. So here's the board. Now you can't take the board unless you like really try. You can't get this board off easily. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these rubber bushings off and put them right in the boat. Now I'm gonna pop this off like this. Ooh, well, there's all the gears. So let's see, the main gear. That one looks okay. The main gear looks okay. So we're just gonna put that. We're gonna look at these smaller, much smaller gears. So this is the gear that connects to the steering horn, and it looks all right. Actually, this is not a bad gear. So we're gonna put that back in the steering hole like that. Alright, and then we're going to look at this gear. That gear, ooh, look at that. Right there. Missing a tooth. That's crazy. Wow, missing a tooth. That's crazy. Alright. Now this is the gear. Look at that. Wow. That is all stripped. Plastic gear, I think, or is this a plastic or nylon gear? This is a plastic. Plastic gear is stripped. So that is wrong with this Aquacraft SX100. I mean, it was a great servo until I stripped the gears. But this servo might get replaced with a full metal servo. We'll see how long that takes for me to strip it, but hopefully I don't strip it. So there is a key to get these in, and it is kind of hard. I'm just gonna say that. So that gear is in. Now this gear actually goes like this, I think. Yeah, it goes in like that. And this gear actually slides in. Hold on. Let me slide this. I'm sorry, I'm not even doing this. That gear goes on like this. This gear slides up like that. That's what your gears would look like on this servo. We're just gonna try to pop that back in place if I can. But sometimes you can't always pop that back in place or easily. What is wrong with this servo? It's not liking something. So see if that works. I mean, there we go. Now the servo's back on. So we put the back cap back on. Or I should say the bottom cap. Put the 4 screws in. And screw it up. And this servo will be getting replaced either tomorrow or the next day, and I'll show you how to install a servo. So you don't want to tighten these screws up too much, just a good turn or a half turn, really, that's all you need. So that is how to find out if your gears are stripped in your servo. Hope you enjoyed the video. Next video will be putting a new servo into this boat. So this boat, and then in the future for a teaser, I might be going brushless, getting rid of the radio, or I might keep this radio just because I don't want to get rid of the radio, but I might be going brushless. And I might replace this motor with either a Tekin or a Castle Creations, or if I can find another motor. But this may be a Tekin, because I like the Tekin product. A Tekin motor on a 6S LiPo battery. I might be doing 6S in this. So, and then of course I'm gonna have to replace this rudder because it is plastic. So I'm gonna go full metal rudder. And as you already see, it already has water cooling, but you know, we gotta upgrade this water cooling. So hopefully you guys had a nice time enjoying me taking apart this servo and finding out that the gears were stripped instead of the motor going bad, because I thought the motor was bad. So have a good time, and see you next video. Like and subscribe.